this one. Level up on these niggas and I know they hate it. Struggling that life, looking aggravated. Got straight to the money, no procrastinating. Buying anything I want like a vacation. You can tell by my walk, I'm activated. You can hear the way I talk, I'm activated. All day.
Activated. And I'm activated. And I'm activated. And I'm activated. I don't know if I'll get tired of that intro. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I will. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome again to Across the Way from the US to the UK, myself being the UK, and Trill being the US of A. As always, we have to big up our sponsors before we get into the show. Big up to D-Rock Clothing. Please, guys, go check out the website. Worn by the likes of Johnny Nelson, most WBO cruiserweight title defenses, Joseph Parker, the Wilder, the first man to crack the second man to crack the Wilder code. We are eternally grateful. And Jams Boxing, our very own colleague over there at Jams Boxing. Go check out his YouTube channel, guys. He is a true gentleman and always entertaining. As always, it's me, Ricco, founder of the Back the Brit Society, the most influential society here that we have in Britain, apart from the Illuminati and the King's Trust. To my right, well, he can introduce himself.
What's going on, everybody? We activated this Commissioner Trill Dollar Bill. Let's get it popping. Shout out to everybody in the chat, my people.
Like Trill's got that voice where it's like those old school, yo, people wake up in the morning, dog. We
night.
But we are activated as always. Trill, I'd like you to lead us to the land of milk and honey. What are the topics on for today's?
We got a couple of topics for today, but we're gonna start off with the first topic. You know what I'm saying? Because this is today's show is called Money Talks.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Money Talks. It's a lot of money talk going on in boxing of late. Everybody's talking about money. You know, how much
real quick, production. Can we get money there? Can we get His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh? Just have we got that? We're working on it. Carry on, Trill. Sorry. Honorable mention. Yeah, there we There's my dog.
Mm-hmm. That's what we talking about, money. Shout out to my man James. That's what we talking about, money. First we're gonna start off with some money talk with Jake Paul offers Mike Perry a new job after Conor McGregor fires him. You know what I'm saying? So Conor McGregor fires him, Mike Perry, lashes back saying, hey, I own some of this. You know what I'm saying? I own part of this company. But, Conor McGregor says, you're fired. And then, Jake swoops in with his cape on, Captain Saber, and says, you know what? I got a job for you. If he's going to fire you, I got a job for you.
Nah, that's just no, don't take the job. Okay, all right.
How do you feel about that, Ricco?
Let's assume that I'm taking this 10% seriously, okay? Because I actually did end up catching up with the fight. I actually gave Mike Perry a little bit. I always give Jake Paul's opponents a smidge of an opportunity, except for Tommy Fury. I needed him to do a job for me that day. He fucked up, but yeah, Mike Perry, bare knuckle FC. What weight does he fight at bare knuckle FC? Is it middleweight? If so, Jake Paul, you should be further ashamed. I think big up to Abdullah. Jake Paul knocks out any UFC fighter. That, you know what? That's true. I really do believe that is true. He does knock them out in a boxing ring. Whether he's trying to just give a massive FU to Dana White, which I think he does just anyway. What did I think of the fight, the job opportunity? I think Mike don't take it because he'll have you, cleaning toilets, scrubbing buckets, and doing crazy TikToks. I personally wouldn't, indulge in that. The fight was just a load of shit. Let's be honest with ourselves. Do I care about it? Not even a little bit. Do you know what made me die, Trill? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, and the fans were absolutely, I was killed. The commentator was like, "Oh, well, we're all looking forward to that fight with Jake Paul and Mike Perry. Oh, and guess what? The Tyson fight, provided that Jake Paul does beat Mike Perry, will be next. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. I mean, everyone's just so excited. Yeah, I listened to these jackasses, bro. I listened to these jackasses, and I was like, you whores. And it's good that money is the topic today because that's just whoring for money, really, isn't it? You're gonna say the winner, if they come through this bullshit fight, gets another bullshit fight with Mike Tyson at the ripe young age of 60. I feel like a comet should hit the planet Earth. I'm tired, and I shouldn't be. You know, but yeah, that's what I think, bro. Sorry.
Nah, that's good. I'll pose another question. What do you think
Oh
about
god.
the fight between Jake Paul versus Julio Cesar Chavez? We know that Jake Paul can, we're in agreement that when it comes to a boxing ring, we're going to pick Jake Paul over any MMA fighter. And Conor McGregor is talking about, I'm going to fire my Perry, but he still hasn't, decided to get in there with a Jake Paul, which would do numbers. But Chavez the same night called out Jake Paul. What do you think about that fight? Chavez Jr., who has been disappointment to a lot of people, former middleweight champion, but has since then been a disappointment to a lot of people and haven't lived up to the expectations of people and lost to Innocent Silva, an MMA guy. How do you feel with Julio Cesar Chavez getting in there with the likes of Jake Paul? What do you think about that fight? I like that fight personally.
Did we body swap? Am I being punked? Is Ashton Kutcher just gonna come out of my bedroom like, just don't do that if he is here? What's happening here? Like, why am I saying this is a bullshit fight? I should be the one trolling here and saying this is the greatest fight next. I watched Chavez Sr. literally lose love out of his eyes after, as a father. True. It has to know. We know, damn it. When we started this show, we said we would tell it like it is, and I have to. As a father, I don't think I would ever be disappointed in my child, no matter what. But he was disappointed, no matter what, when he got beat by Silva. Remember when I'm going a bit off topic here, but it's just nice to go down memory lane. Remember when Canelo jumped in the ring when Chavez Sr. had that exhibition fight, and he was like just coaching him in the corner, and Chavez Sr. were like, "You're my son, you're my real son." Okay, son, that's what he was saying. Going back to the Jake Paul fight again, absolutely bullshit, nonsense. It does nothing for nobody. I just would like to see Chavez get chinned finally. And yeah, I guess all roads from there lead to Mike Tyson, then, don't they?
I'm just hoping that fight never takes place, never sees the light of day. Nobody wants to see Mike Tyson.
Well, it looks like Jake Paul is going to fight Chavez Sr. Trill at this rate.
Moving right along, Terence Crawford.
Oh, we're gonna have fun today. Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, before we get to that, right?
Yeah.
I'm seeing the chat. The chat is talking about Canelo and Berlanga. That fight is going to be made in September. That's money. We're talking about money right there. That's, I think, the reason why Canelo did that is because that always brings in money. Mexico versus Puerto Rico. I thought that fight was the one that was going to be made. Is actually is said that that's the route that they're going to go. How do you feel about that fight? Me personally, I think that the young man Berlanga was too much too soon. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Canelo's just going to breeze through this young man. But look, this young man is banking on the fact that, at least he get the cash out and make some money, This is what he's looking forward to. Maybe this could be a learning experience for the kid, but I don't think so. I think he's gonna get done bad, and he's gonna get done bad for a bag. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's on that caliber of like when Canelo fought Floyd, and he was able to learn from Floyd. You know, like fighters, they learn from other great fighters. I don't think this is going to be that type of fight. I think this is going to be damaging for Berlanga. I think he might not be the same fighter after getting in there with Canelo. I honestly, for real, because I don't even think he's ready for the likes of someone like Canelo. But
nowhere near.
But he got the call. He got the call, and he's getting the bag. What do you feel about that, Ricco?
I feel, you know what? I actually sent a tweet to the young man Berlanga, and I said, you know what? You're going to learn more from this one fight that you're going to learn in 10 of your next fights, and I meant that sincerely because it's true. It obviously depends on the way that he approaches the fight. I think it'll be akin to a Munguia performance. I think, but from what I've seen from Berlanga, he's unpolished in the sense that he just does not block shots, man. He's just full forward, full force. He hasn't exhibited, a movement that can rival a Canelo. To be honest with you, Canelo's just going on this mashup tour. Like there's these guys that they're American, Ecuadorian, Mexican, all at the same time, and he's just not beating them all up like one after the other. He's fighting his mandatories again. Berlanga is what, a mandatory. I see this more akin to a daring to be great early. There's no chance in hell that I give Berlanga. I'll be honest. I think it'll be a nice little warm up for the real fight that will be with Christopher Eubank Jr. It also gives Eubank Jr. Some time to have a tune-up fight. I think he said he wanted to have a production. Production is production. Nah, I didn't even know he had the Eubank there. I never knew he had that. So it's sensational. But yeah, I love. We're talking about money, Trill, and the Mexican, Ecuadorian, American, all three at the same time fan base will be supporting this fight massively. It's going to be on a Mexican Independence Day, I believe. I love it. I love it. Everything about it. I think the undercard will probably be terrible, but that's you can't have everything.
Said we can't have everything, right?
Can't have everything, dog.
Nah, I totally agree.
We just leaves blowing in the wind.
Moving right along, Terence Crawford explains why he prefers a fight with Canelo over Boots Ennis. So Terence Crawford was saying, the Boots fight really doesn't do nothing for him. The Canelo fight does more for him financially, and is a big of a task, and he would gain more for his legacy. What do you feel about that?
I feel like he's absolutely correct. Boots has respectfully done nothing yet within an impactful fight or opponent. He's not Avanasian. Avanasian is the best win on his resume, but Avanasian is the best win on his resume. I agree with Crawford. He's with the Canelos now. They need they need their legacy fight. They're literally at the latter end of their career now. Like, we shouldn't. This is why I'm of the opinion they need to be. It's time for them to be out of the sport so that the new crops can grow and bear fruit. Because everyone's just banking on that Canelo fight. They're fighting bullshit mandatories to get the mandatory. And funny enough, all of Canelo's mandatories are his opponents that he picks. I love it. I fucking love it. I love it. I love the business. So yeah, I want that fight with Crawford. I think His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh also wants to fight. There's a funny feeling that I have that I believe that Bud Crawford will win that fight. I think Bud has 100% chance more winning that fight than Belanga. I'm sorry, Belanga, man. I'm sorry. I hate to do this to you, bro, but it's too early for you, dude. It's way too early. Like that man has been tweeting all day, as he should be, because that's exciting stuff. Saying that he's ordained. That man tweeted out that he's ordained. I don't know who by, but if the ordainedness is there, this is the perfect opportunity because he's obviously going to be studying the Ryder fight. He's going to be studying the last 4 opponents that Canelo literally has been on the same gear shift. Let's read some of the comments actually. Let me spare comments. Jesus Christ. We'll go up to Jams. Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Sorry, production. Yeah, we're going a bit far. Cinco de Mayo, 22-0. Decent matchup for me. Langa, I don't know. I don't know. Decent is what you make of it, I guess. It's Mexico versus the Hood. Belanga is a gangster. He's ordained, JDM. He's ordained. Belanga is going to get dealt some serious harm. Well, Alexander, probably. Only Bivol can beat Canelo at 168 on points. I think the person who has the best chance of beating Canelo at that weight is probably my guy. We were talking about him earlier. Was it Mbili? Mbili? But he's obviously up at 175. Yeah, I think it was Mbili. Anyway, only people can. What do you guys think? Amanda Serrano. Now we're gonna get to. We're gonna.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Ricco? You see what I'm saying, Ricco?
He activated me. I'm sorry.
Next week, James, we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna have some ladies on the podcast with us, and we're gonna talk about the women's boxing and
Jams. We're woke. Okay, we're not gonna talk about women without women being there. That's not what we do, buddy. All
right. Moving right along, still talking about Terence Crawford though, but Terence Crawford, he challenges Shakur Stevenson to unify the lightweight division and silence his doubters.
Right, that should already be on the resume and job description. I don't understand. Like, people say obvious shit. Obviously, it's Crawford. That's why it's news. But we say this stuff to Shakur, and it's like, fuck you. You don't understand me. I'm like.
But see, and that's why I think it's big that TC is saying it. This is his mentor. This is his big homie. This is his big bro.
Has he not said it already?
Yeah.
Have they not been having a convo in the locker room?
We're haters when we say it. You know what I'm saying? The people that tweet to him and tell him to do these things, they're haters when they see it. Now, let's just say where he called Terence Crawford a hater when he sees this. That's why I always said that it was best that he stayed at top rank. Because he already had champions over there. There's 2 champions that got a belt over there that from Ukraine. And they both have titles, and they're both over there at top rank. You can fight both of those guys, and you can unify over there. And if Loma doesn't want it, you got the other guy from over there, from the Ukraine that got a belt. Who called you out? You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to go the Tate route, that's still that fight right there. But
or Kambosos.
Kambosos don't got a belt.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's the guy from Ukraine. I forget his name. I forget his name, and then it's Loma that got a belt. Tank got a belt, and Shakur got a belt.
Well, Shakur seems to be the next.
Three of the people that got the belt are on top rank. So Shakur should just stay where he's at. Yep, that's his name. Thank you, James. James, I appreciate you. Yeah, he got a belt. So Shakur should go and fight that guy. You know what I'm saying? Fight that guy. Then you become unified.
I want him to fight Gervonta Tank Davis next.
We'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? We'll stick to the bouncing ball. You know what I'm saying? Gervonta Davis's camp targets Shakur Stevenson for November bout after the Lomachenko withdrawal. See, now they're trying to get that fight, and I'm guessing maybe That's what Terence Crawford was alluding to also. Maybe make that mega fight. People are sitting here talking about you, saying you're boring. Everybody was just saying the fight that Tank had, that's a fight that can be made. I think that fight can be up there and make some numbers.
I think it's about time.
I think he can actually beat his numbers with Ryan with this fight right here.
Depends. He's pissed off a lot of people. I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about. People are going to want to see him get spocked out.
True. Okay. All right. So, see, that's why you're here. All right. Well, okay. The fight itself? What do we think about it? It should be obvious. You know, it's something that shouldn't really be a topic of discussion per se, but some Crawford shoot, and I know Crawford has already probably told him this, like in the dressing room. Like this article, it might have been a delay on it, but there has to be people around him, like a Crawford, because he's always with Crawford. He's training with Clarissa, all these people. They're definitely telling him, "You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this." You know, I think for Tank, it's about time. It's more. Tank became a pro in what, 2012. Like he's been a pro for 12 years. Like, this is ridiculous. You've never unified. Come on. It's time for Tank to do champion things. He wants to be in the pound for pound, then you have to do pound for pound shit. Is TRILL? I mean, wait. Oh, okay, cool. All right. While we wait for my partner's internet to come back, True has lost signal. Yep, that's true, Jams. That's true. Don't worry, you got me. Okay, just world on my shoulders as usual. So Terence Crawford challenges your score. There he is.
That was Turkey Al Sheik. He was mad.
He was blocking you.
Turkey Al Sheik. He's still mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Still mad at me.
Well, he's my dog. I'll put in a word for you, Trill. I'll put in a word.
He keep messing with me. I'm gonna release that surviving Al Sheik video. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? he keep messing with me.
I can't deal with you. Can we need production? Can we cut that out? The satellite is probably intercepting this whole broadcast right now. I need to change my name to Fred. Okay, all right. But before I do, but like I was saying, the fight. It's they should be wanting to do these things. They should be wanting to unify. Tank has been a pro for 12 years. It's ridiculous. I get slated a lot and get called a hate. I love it, because it used to be the Wilder fans, and then there's always just one person when. Anyway, but I'm a massive fan of Gervonta Tank Davis. The reason that I'm critical on him is because I expect someone of his caliber to be doing someone of his caliber shit. The fact he's not unified is nothing short of disgraceful. People say it's not all about the belts. I mean, the people that have the belts are supposed to be the best fighters, so it should be all about the belts, realistically speaking. And there's 4 most of the time, so out of those 4, you're gonna get at least 2 or 3 fighters that are the best in the division. You mean the LDBC? No, I mean the LGBTQ. Sorry, hold on. Yes, the LDBC. But yeah, hopefully the fight gets made. It looks like there's a strong possibility that it will. I think we'll probably expect a lot of silence on that while they're doing negotiations, because when Tank is serious, you don't hear from him, and it's good. So he's not tweeting, deleting, he's not doing weird shit. Yeah, so that's
Nah, I agree with you on the Tank. I think that our expectations of Tank are warranted because, like I've always called Tank, we've been applauding Tank now, but I've always called Tank the undisputed interim champion. You know,
I call him the prospect killer. I call him the greatest prospect killer that boxing has ever known.
it's time for him to really secure his legacy now as being that guy. He needs a real big win, and
Okay, production, take it on.
I think a fight with Shakur, a fight with Loma, a fight with Devin, any of those fights, he needs one of those fights. He really does, you know. But yeah, you know, Tank is wonderful. You know, moving right along as well.
Wonderful. That's a stretch.
The young man, Oshaki Foster, the WBC has ordered him to get his rematch.
Very happy about that.
Shout out to the WBC for holding it down. You know, I think that was pretty classy of him. But we all seen what happened with that fight, that robbery. You know, if we can call it that. But I think the WBC did the right thing by you know, saying, hey, y'all got to run that back. What do y'all think about that? What do you think about that, Ricco?
I mean, it's nice that they've done it once. You know, it's nice to do the right thing every so often. There's plenty of occasions where they could have probably done this shit, but you know what? They did it for this one. I'm happy. We don't look at the why. We look at the, you know, why not? Not the best analogy, but look, big up to Maurizio, man. That was a robbery. I don't care. I was pissed watching that fight because I was like, bro, literally just won, and you just took it away. You know how you know a fighter knows that he's lost is when they call out their name, and it's like, I can't fucking believe that shit. I definitely lost that, but you know what? Yes, but then it's a detriment to them because mentally, you know, it has an effect of no, I beat him. I beat him. Look at the Josh Taylors, you know, prime example. You don't just get out of that strut, you know. It does affect you mentally, but I think Oshaki is going to go for the knockout next time. I truly believe that he's going to leave nothing, you know, in doubt, or you know, bring forward a highly dominant performance. Deserves the rematch, man. You guys robbed him. You know, it's terrible. I truly believe the judging system in boxing is the worst. You know, it's just so blatantly corrupt. It I don't understand how judges that are literally ringside can't score a fight. It's weird.
Yeah, it is. It is weird. We got a big fight coming up this week. Well, two fights this week. We got the GWOAT, Carissa Shields. You know, she's challenging for what else?
One of the greatest rappers alive.
Yeah, she's challenging for a heavyweight belt and a light heavyweight belt all in one.
Quote shit. That's quote shit. That's quote ish.
You know,
Are you not feeling the quoteness in the air, Tro? Are you not inhaling quote air? Are you not exhaling quoten dioxide?
I mean, she's a phenomenal fighter.
She's amazing.
She's a phenomenal fighter.
We do have the promo. Oh, really quickly, we do have the promo. I just want to shout out. This is in association with Salita Promotions. My good friend Dimitri Salita. Shout out to him, man. This is the promotion of Clarissa Shields. The GWOAT. We have a GWOAT motion. I'll work on the names and stuff. But production, let's spin that shit. Shout out to Dimitri again for sending this for. It was so fire. It kicked Trill out the whole thing.
Nah. Shout out to the quote.
Shout out to the Globe. Shout out to Dimitri again, man, for sending us that promo vid. We're going to be running Salida promotion promo vids. Obviously, because we have that big fight that's happening on the weekend, going for greatness, daring to be great, but he can lose the daring because she's going to be great. And Savage. Savage, I've almost paid for your illegal passport to come over here. So Trill's just holding you for me for a minute. I have loads of enemies for you to eat. But yes, we have the GWOAT doing GWOAT things. I think it's just a formality. I've not seen her opponent fight. I'll be honest. I actually forget that there's a heavyweight division in female boxing. I'm sorry. I think the weight is 175 pounds plus. I think Clarissa is going to come probably like 180. I think the bird she's fighting is about 190 something. So, well, these are just numbers off the top of my head, but yeah, I think it's going to be a great fight. You know, I for one will be tuning in. I know Savage will be tuning in. Trill will be glued to his TV screen, like glued to a TV screen. Trill was actually the one messaging me, you know, about how the admiration that he has for the GWOAT, almost crying on the phone. You, bro, had me touched, and I'm light skinned as fuck, bro. Trust me. But yeah, I can't wait. Trill, who do you think is gonna win? I think it's gonna be a points shout for Clarissa.
Of course.
Pick up Yogi in the building.
Of course. Shout out to Carissa Shields, man. Like I said, I like Carissa Shields, man. I mean,
yep, I know you do.
You know, she rubbed me the wrong way a couple times. I mean, she rubbed me the wrong way, but
and she's still got you blocked. And she's still got you blocked.
I think I don't know. Still got us blocked, you know what I'm saying? But she done glowed up since then. She started putting some Vaseline lotion on her elbows. Everything they changed now. I ain't mad at you.
Can you stop? Can you stop referring? Can you stop?
She got lotion on her heels now. She ain't walking around with the
bro. She's always had the lotion on the heel. True. Let's stop. Let's not get misogynistic in this bee. Okay, we're talking about the queen bee.
I'm not mad at it. Shout out to the GWOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what she needed to do. She knew what she needed. But shout out to GWOAT. I know she's gonna wash this girl. She's gonna wash this girl. You know, there's no competition. You know what I'm saying? But moving right along. There's another fight on that night as well. The big boys, the juggernaut. UK's favorite son.
the Deliveroo rider head butter, the glass taker. One Derek Chisora and Joyce. I'll be there in attendance. I for one
shout out to
cannot wait for such a star-studded, riveting, quick-paced, dynamic, just action-packed, stacked, loaded. Like honestly, this is true. Can we agree? Are you frozen again? You know, oh yeah. Can we agree this is boxing? This is what makes us fans. This is what it's all about. This is the best fight in what used to be the best fight in what probably won't be the best. This is what dreams are made of. You know, I personally am more excited about the undercard. Dennis McCann versus Belua for the European is sensational fight. Big up Shy. I see you in the comments. Big up my baby. Also, the 505 watch party for Anthony Joshua. We're going to be having it again. I'm going to be doing the promo for it at the end, so don't worry about that. True. Can you fix your Wi-Fi? Like, you're never stationary. You're never one place. You're never one place.
Yo, you heard what Pac said? I get a rant.
Oh God! And then he references Tupac. Like, okay, that's supposed to make everything okay. Like, see, glitching right in front of our eyes right now, people. And he's reading out. He's supposed to read out the we've got a sheet of paper here. He's supposed to read out the thing. True. Are you there?
You know I'm here, baby.
And he glitches for like 2 minutes, and then he's just there like, I've been here the whole time, dog. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I was just pausing for dramatic.
I was paused. Okay. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you know I heard you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you want to piggyback off what I just said and about the fight?
Look, this fight right here.
Yeah. No, directly off of what I said. Just directly off what? Yeah, that.
Hey, coming up, right? I think it's very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting fight because we're going to get to see what Joe Joyce got left in his chin. You know, it's like the type of fighter that Joe Joyce is. I always said fighting like that, he doesn't have longevity in the sport. When you use your face as defense, you know, you don't last long in this sport. His style was to take as much punishment he can to tire a guy out, and then he gets him out of there in the later rounds. I think that fight with Joseph Parker took a lot out of him. Joseph Parker hit him with everything but the kitchen sink, and he got tired and he got caught. The Big Bang Zang was able to go in there, and I think while he was doing that, it chipped away at Joe Joyce's chin, that granite chin of his. Next thing you know, he got in there with Big Bang, and he took the jackhammer and completely, demolished his
I
chin.
still have Joyce's blood on my shoe.
And so now is to see what he still got left in his chin. Can he still take these punches? He's gonna show us, because we know that Del Boy is gonna come out like fire for the first 4 rounds. For the first 4 rounds, Del Boy is gonna look like the Tasmanian devil. and if Joe Joyce, if his face, you know what I'm saying, is not what it used to be, hey, they're gonna be wheeling the Del Boy out to the O2 for another couple more fights, because
No.
I picked Joe Joyce to win, but I also know that this is boxing, and the damage that this man has taken can show up in this fight, with a guy like Derek, because what's the last thing to go on an Asian fighter?
Kid. No, wait, the last thing to go, power, sorry.
Power. You know what I'm saying? So Del Boy still got that one thing. And if he can crack Joe Joyce in the right spot, maybe he can get him out of there. So it's an interesting fight just to see where Joe Joyce is right now in his career after the losses to the Big Bang.
I mean, where he is, he's almost out of here, bro. I don't reckon we're gonna see a flip. You know the little flip thing that he does? I don't reckon we're gonna see any of that after the Chisora fight. I think that all of that shit is done. Zhang absolutely bang zanged the 90-degree flip thingy straight out of him. No more. He went life and death with Cash Ali. I know that's a tune-up fight, but Cash Ali is famous for biting David Price. Cash Ali's trainer, I'll never forget. I was there. He was like, he wants to be beat. Cash, you can beat him. Oh mate, it was like a Rocky movie, but like, oh anyway, big up to Cash Ali's trainer, man. Uh, what do I think of the fight? I think it's a lovely send off for Dell and possible lovely send off for Joyce. Joyce is 40, I think. You know, pretty much it. I don't think there's any world title ambitions in there. No one's really rating a Chisora win at this stage in the game, especially after the Tyson Fury performance. Last time Del Boy fought was, I think, a year ago against Tyson. So uh, I'm not really expecting anything in this. I just hope both men go in with health, and I hope both men come back out with health. I know that Chisora's knees just aren't there, so there's a strong possibility that one might go out as soon as he gets into that ring. That's not even any hate or anything. He stepped into the ring at Tottenham, true, with Tyson. 2 seconds in there, right? He lasted longer than Michael Owen. We'll give him 5 seconds. 5 seconds in there. He was out of there. Tyson was carrying him at one stage, like, fucking Dell, bro. I'm heavy enough. What are we carrying you as well, bro? We can't both be doing this shit. Come on, get up. So, you know, my Uncle Frank, shout out to my Uncle Frank, 50 Cent of boxing, big up to Queensbury. He, after the fight, said, yeah, well, Dell, his legs went, didn't they, in the first round? And, what can you do when your legs go? What can you do when your legs just go off on you? Hey, good stuff. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. You know what? I reckon the winner should be a shoo-in to fight Mike Tyson. I think it's only right. I think it's only right. Only right. I think all roads lead from now on. All roads, Trill, lead to Mike Tyson on this show.
Yeah, if you're Jake Paul, if you Jake Paul, that sounds about right.
He'll offer what Jake Paul might spark out Joyce or Chisora and offer them a job after. Jake Paul is beating up and employing people. He's collecting his enemies. Oh god, sorry guys, we haven't even been reading the comments. Like this is like a phone call conversation that Trill and I would have. Sorry. Yeah, what do you think of the fight, Trill? See, and he's constantly glitching, and then he'll come back, and then he'll be like, "Yo, I'm here. Yo."
I already told you what I fight, brother. I already told you what I thought of the fight, brother.
You're lucky your internet just caught that last bit of what I just said there. You're lucky.
But
okay,
yeah,
so
your man Turkey Al Sheik, man, is doing big things, man. I'm not even mad at him.
I love him.
He's doing.
I would hold his hand, Trill. Trill, I would hold. Everyone else is embarrassed for holding his hand. I'd hold the fuck out of his hand walking down to that ring.
And he's doing like this to your inside finger when he holds it.
Yep. It's probably like a secret rich man's handshake or some shit like that. I don't know. Like the way the rich elite are going, we never know. But bro, what turkey cut, Ricco? Let's go to the ring. Yes, I'm skipping along. Yeah, you excellent. What you wanna lock eyes? You wanna lock eyes and hold hand? Yes, no problem. What we
Ricco, a wild boy. He said he'll do something for a little piece of change. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro. Everyone's embarrassed. No, wait, true. Well, since the topic's been brought up here, everyone's embarrassed. Like, Frank is holding his hand. He's taking. Frank's looking there like, fuck, man. I don't want to be here. I'm gangster as fuck. But like, he's got me, bro. I'm embracing the culture, bro. I'm embracing M's. And what's today's show about? Trill? Money.
That's what it
And
comes
what is
to. Alex, he got
that stroll along the yellow brick road with my friend Turkey LLC, bro, that's money. So yeah, man, fuck you guys.
ain't playing. He got the bag, and he ain't afraid to afraid to flaunt it. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'll buy everybody. I'll buy you. I'll buy you." You know what I'm saying?
I'm cheap as well. I'm a cheap, nasty. No, I'm joking.
Nah, you're a wild boy. You're a wild boy. Yeah, you know, he's putting on the show. The card with Terence Crawford. Who else is Ricco? Let me know. Who else is on that card? The Terence
Oh,
Crawford card.
oh, mate, you're gonna absolutely love this. One of my favorite fights that I'm looking forward to this year. Thank you, production. Amazing job, production. Right. Andy Ruiz versus Jarrell Miller. Personally, fight of the century for me. I feel like, you know the saying, when giants collide. That's exactly what that shit is right there.
Battle.
Giants.
Yeah, I
It's
like
gonna
that.
be
I dubbed AJ and Dubois the battle
mm,
of the bodybuilders. So right here will be the battle of the fat boys. You know what I'm saying?
battle of the
But
blobs.
buff boys. Battle of the buff boys.
No, battle of the blobs.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And
like. Wait, in the comment section. What do you like better? Do you like battle of the blobs, or do you like Trill's? What did you say, Trill?
battle of the
Yeah, see, you forgot. I remember all my shit. My shit's fire.
and battle because listen, I
But
seen what baby did with that video he put out of Ruiz with the Gleazies. I seen
he can't help himself, Ruiz. It's wrong, isn't it? It's battle of the sweat stains. I fucking love that. I love that. Battle of the buffets.
battle
Battle of the nibblers. Battle of the nibblers. I love that. Um, I love the nibblers. Battle of the gravy belly. Yeah, in the comment section, guys, get creative. Get creative. We're gonna read them out in a bit. But
who's
he
that?
just can't help himself, Ruiz. Can he, Trill? When he sees a burger van, he's like, "Fucking, that's a bit of
That was
me."
I was in yo, that was really wild though. I gotta give it. That was really wild. The battle of the Glizzies. You know what I'm saying? That was he took he took he took it there one go. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. The
he
one
he
gulp,
took it all one hop tour.
one gulp is crazy. That's crazy. Right?
Oh, shout out to the Hawk Tour girl, Haley Welsh. Incredible what you're doing, sweetheart. Absolutely, we love and support you here at this channel, especially me. So, hoping to get some merch soon to support. But Hawk Tour aside, Trill, Andy Ruiz and Jarrell Big Baby Miller. I think we could probably have a nap in between exchanges because I don't know if Ruiz is going to be Ruiz. You know what? What gives me hope, Trill? Him eating that glizzy. Him eating that glizzy tells me that he wants to go back to where when he was
Him
great.
stuffing that
No,
glizzy
true,
give you hope.
true. He needs the glizzy. The glizzy. Bro, like
The
he's like
glizzy is
Super
the
Mario.
The
He's
glizzy
like
is
Super. Bro, he's like Super Mario with like when Super Mario has the mushrooms and he'll grow. He has the
yeah.
glizzies, so he needs as many glizzies to glizzy so that he can grow back and be the best Ruiz that he could possibly be. Okay, when he couldn't see his knees, that's when Ruiz was at his best. Because no one likes this thin Ruiz, isn't it? So I mean, he's not himself. He's not being true to him. And here at this channel, we are true to us. So Ruiz, but for me, if you watch this, have a glizzy, have 2 glizzies, have 3 glizzies, have 4 glizzies. Go
Pitbull's
go go glizzy crazy.
go glizzy crazy is wild.
Hey, yo, pause. Hey, yo, pause. Hey, murder. Hey, pause.
Yeah. The question. Indy, Pimple's going in there with the guy that sparked out Coburn, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good fight as well. I think that's a good fight as well.
I think it's a great fight. I think really what you're looking at here is a card based in America that has a good undercard. That's so rare that shit happens because you're always overpaying for the main event. So it's that's why I really like about his Turkey's cards. It's always at least competitive top to bottom, and hopefully he's not going to charge you guys an arm and a leg over there. So, awesome. Production, can we? Eminem is obviously going to be there. Massive Eminem fan. Trud and I were Eminem fans when he was trying to kill his mom. So that's when you really were into that shit. Let's not get into the baby mom. But yeah, Eminem is going to be there. It's going to be an incredible event. Big drama show. We've got David Morrell. Really, impressed with David Morrell. I've seen him a handful of times, but every single time I've seen him fight, he's displayed a massive amount of skill. I actually think it was Morrell that I was talking about. Thank you, Stevie. Morrell actually has the best chance out of the lot to beat Canelo, in my opinion. He's just got something about him. But again, he's somebody that hasn't done anything. So I don't really know anything about the gentleman that he's fighting. Production, can we pull that up again? Who's he fighting? Radi Gala, bro. I'm not even gonna try your name. But again, good to see him out. Martin Bacoli versus Jared Baby Anderson. And both the babies are gonna be on the card. Both the babies. Hopefully, if both of them win, we can get the battle of the babies. The battle of the babies. If it's not called the battle of the babies, I'll be furious. I hope Don King promotes that fight. I think that's what it needs, a Don King production. Again, great fight. I think Martin Bacoli has his number. Not really been impressed with Jared Anderson and some of his antics. I think he really wears his heart on his sleeve, and I really, really mean that shit. But what do you think of Anderson and Bacoli?
Anderson gonna get him out of there. That's not a test.
Well, I'm eternally grateful for Tony Yoka. For Bacoli defeating Tony Yoka and banishing him to Telford Leisure Center. Love you, Bacoli, for that. Obviously, there's other outside things that are attached with his name. But yes, our production is Congolese as well. He was Congolese, yeah. Very Congolese. So that connection there. Yeah, great fight. I believe that Bacoli will beat him. Yeah. You guys don't really have any heavyweights, man. It's a bit dire over there in the States for heavyweights. There's my guy. There's my nephew. There's my nephew. There's my snipe. How you doing, bro? Bro, you need to fix your internet, and you need to come back in and come back out.
Yeah,
this is like a.
It's good. We good. We locked in.
No, you're not locked. No, you're not locked in. Your dad. You need to speak to your dad because he goes glitches for like 5 seconds. I speak, then he's like, yeah, I'm locked in. Yeah. What do you say? Oh, yeah. What? Piggyback off of what I just said. Oh, yeah. You're glitching now. It's not me. It's across the way.
It's Turkey Al-Sheikh. I'm trying to tell you.
It's not. It's not. Don't you blame that hand holding beautiful man? Okay. Do not insult.
I apologize. I'll let you hold my hand too, okay? Okay.
Only if we can skip and sing at the same time, because that's what we would do.
Matter of fact, get out. Where's our promo? Where's our iHub promo motion? Where's our promo? We got that. We got that. We got that production. Do we got our motion? Our motion promo for the iHub boxing.
Is in it? You've been glitching for so long. You're motion.
It's been a good show. I'm sitting here, where I got my son home, making him
a young man.
Yeah, making him a little lunch right now. We just got through working out with the young warriors. We in camp. This has been another great episode of Across the Way, from the US to the UK. You know what I mean?
Before we sign out, just want to say, obviously, thank you so much to my co-host, and big up the young man over there. Just came back from serving his country, so big up to him, man. Much love to you, nephew. That's my nephew right there. And Savage is my dog. Trill just holds my life in America while I'm over here, just until I go back. But yes, we have to say thank you so much to our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. Please, guys, go check out the website. Every purchase that you do helps us, and that little bit of stuff goes back into the channel. So please, guys, 40% off your purchase. That's iBoxingHub 24. 40% is a lot. £100, that's £40 there. So yeah, please. And there's shipping as well. So across the way, from the US to the UK. Please, guys, go check that out. Another great show. I just want to big up, obviously, everybody on the channel. Abbas, Aisha, go check out the interviews from Aisha as well, that she was at the media workout day today for Queensberry in the show. So we have, what do we have tomorrow? We have the roundup with Trey and BNG. That's going to be sensational. Obviously, I have the RNO Hour on Thursday. Please go check out the Boxing Bros with my other brother, Caden, man. Completely unbiased opinions and pure entertainment and laughter. I actually want Trill. Can we get Caden on next week's show? Can we try and get Caden on next week's show if he's not busy? But we'll try and sort something out. We'll try and sort something out. I mean, not next week. Not. We'll sort something out to get Caden. We might just do.
Next week we got something special, and then we'll break bro on. You know what I'm saying? Like we discussed. But everybody tune in next week. Y'all gonna love this. It might get heated.
It's definitely gonna get heated. It's definitely gonna get heated. The banter will flow. Plenty of laughs, guys. That's what the show is all about. Boxing, the love of boxing, and just having a laugh at the end of the day. But yeah, have an incredible weekend. Big up to my brother again, Trill. Go check out the album as well. God bless. Take care. Production. Sign us out, man.
Yeah.